Hey guys, my name is Tyler McDaniel and I'm the director of Morristown Theater Guild's production of High School Musical. And I'm here with Tyler Thompson. He's playing Troy Bolton in our show, and this is the 10th anniversary run. So Tyler, tell us a little bit about why you got involved with this production.
I got involved with this production because I'd really been wanting to work with you as a director, and I saw that your name was on the play, and I thought, you know, High School Musical as a sensation only comes around once every so often. The opportunity may never come around for me again to play Troy. So I saw an opportunity, and I knew that I had to seize it because it may not come around again. And that's why I wanted to do it so bad.
Well, that's good. Thank you for the compliment. I actually, my best friend, Josh Davis, has worked with Tyler quite a bit, and he was one of the people who pointed me and said, you really need to get Tyler Thompson involved in your production somehow. He's great, and I tell you, I haven't regretted it. He's been great to work with. He's a good leader, as are all of my lead roles. They're fantastic leaders. What's it been like meeting these new people that you haven't performed with?
It's not something that I am not accustomed to, because doing shows for so long, meeting new people just becomes it becomes second nature almost, because everyone's always new to someone else, so you're constantly introducing people and being introduced. And I've grown very fond of this cast because we're connecting as a whole, because the show in and of itself, yes, the leads are iconic, but it's an ensemble show. The show's not going to stand without the ensemble as its legs. And so by us all coming together and growing close, the connections and the chemistry, it's all real. And that's the best part about seeing the cast come together. And that's why I've loved getting to know everyone so much, because it helps me, as Troy, create a connection with these students that they're playing.
Awesome. So we're on this together, basically. What's your favorite moment in the show? Favorite song, favorite dance?
My favorite moment in the show is probably, it's not in the movie, so you'll have to come see it to understand what I'm talking about, but it's Cellular Fusion. It's after everyone finds out that Troy and Gabriella get the call back, right before status quo breaks out. It's the mayhem that starts setting the gears in motion for everything to be turned topsy-turvy. And that's, I don't know why I love it so much, I just do. And it all clicks, and it makes everything flow so well.
That's true. There are 3 or 4 numbers in this show that are not in the movie. So for you to see these songs and performances that are not in the original film, you've got to come see the show. Is it like playing an iconic role like Troy?
Playing an iconic role like Troy is definitely, it's got shoes to fill. What with it being Zac Efron, and look where it turned his career. But playing the character is something that I enjoy doing because everyone can relate to it. Simply because Troy goes through the struggles of, he's very good at one thing, and he's known for one thing, but he wants to do something else. And every person has related to that at least once in their life. So by Troy being a basketball player, that's all he's known. That's what he's had drilled into his head: basketball, basketball, basketball. But he has this love for singing and performing, but he's never delved into it because he says to himself, I'm not a singer, I am a basketball player. And it shows the journey that he goes through to see, hey, you know what? It's okay to do something out of your comfort zone, something that you want to do, because that's just how people work. That's how the mind works. I'm very pleased to be able to help bring that to the stage and help, because I know one child out in the audience will feel the way that Troy does. And if I can help him say, hey, I'm going to try this, why not?
That's true. Even today in 2017, there are messages from this show that still hold true. You know, not sticking to the status quo. Just because the world believes that a specific group of people should be doing only a specific thing doesn't mean that they can't branch out and be who they really are. What's been the toughest part of this show for you?
The toughest part for me is definitely the songs. Not because they're not difficult to learn, but everything's just set in such a high key. And I find that a little challenging. It's not something that's going to halt the performance. It's not something that I can't get around. It's just a little tricky.
And plus, you're not a basketball player.
That, well, we'll not talk about that.
Well, tell them why they need to come see the show.
You need to come see the show because it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience to see this cast perform these roles. The opportunity isn't going to come around again for a long time. And it's so different than the movie that it makes for such a different experience because there are so many things in the show that aren't in the movie. So much more chemistry, so much more story, and you really need to come see it. Come see High School Musical.
Come see High School Musical.